Good day, good morning, whenever you're watching this video. I hope you're doing well. And in our video series this week, we've been talking about the current environment's heightened fear of fatness and weight gain. And in Monday's video, if you didn't already check it out, we talked about how we can prevent this current environment of fat phobia to derail our own body image work. We totally can do that. If you haven't watched that video, please make sure you do that. And that's on Monday. But today I want to talk about this fear about avoidance of weight gain. Because what I notice is a lot of people will say that, I'm not really opposed to larger bodies, especially on other people. But fear of weight gain, good morning, Mary. It's like that we have this fear that if I get bigger or if I gain weight, that I can't be okay with myself. And what I actually notice when I go deeper and unpack with people is that when we slow down, what we notice is it gets so much less about what's happening on the external of the body, but more about what gets brought up from the inside out. And at the end of the day, I think so much of what we're fearful of is like we see all this external, like, oh my gosh, I can't gain weight, all the fear, all the things, oh my goodness. And it's a like here and now reminder of the fear of what feels so scary inside is if like I fully be in myself, I will feel that if I fully show up, and I'm fully visible, and if I'm fully here, then there will actually be nothing or no one here for me. Like if I fully say this is what I need, this is what I want, if I speak up, then maybe I'll be too much. Maybe I won't be heard, maybe I won't be seen, maybe it won't matter anyway. And this is what happens every single time I have these conversations. It's so much less about the body size and so much more about, yeah, it's scary, like being in this world where people may not fully like us all the time or disagree with us. And we translate that sometimes into like the all or nothing, like I'll never be okay then, versus, yeah, fat phobia really, really stinks. Those who don't even consider that like it's painful for them or others, they really suck, to be honest. And I know my battle isn't against everybody else. It's really not, who don't care to consider how their beliefs around food or body impact themselves or others. You know, I'm not really against them at all. It's more about that's painful and it sucks. And we get so focused on the folks who don't understand what they're saying, that we lose sight of the goodness that we do have. We lose sight of where we are loved, supported, where there's relatively enough safety. And that's not to say that we shouldn't still be fighting and talking about that. Yes, people are deeply, sometimes deadly impacted by prejudice around weight. Totally true. And there are millions of people in larger bodies who go about living their life, having relationships, raising kids, having businesses and careers, and doing stuff. And yeah, nobody wants to hear about everybody's fear about weight gain. I don't want to hear about that. Nobody wants to hear about that when you're doing your Zoom call with your friends you haven't talked to in 5 years or something. I don't really want to hear about that, but I don't hate or blame them either. And we also want to get to a place where it's like, oh, you know, that's still their stuff. It's not really that they're maybe fully unsafe or that the world, there's not a place for me. It's what part of me right now is like feeling touched by this external stuff. So I hope this video helps. I know it's kind of deep and it's kind of a lot for a morning to be watching live, but take some time to think about, like, is it there's like a here and now, yes, this is super sucky and it's not fair, and it doesn't mean that your body's wrong. It doesn't mean that your body's the problem. It just means that if I fully slowed down and got inside, I think I would feel some rattling around, and it feels so much easier to focus on the external misunderstandings and fears than it does to be in. And that's why somatic work is so important. That's why radical self-acceptance is so important. That's why slowing down and doing this work is so darn important, because it's not going anywhere. Whether we have this virus thing going on or not, this issue probably isn't going anywhere. It's just kind of loud right now because people don't have as many distractions. Like their outside world, their busyness, their commutes, those kind of things. So it's loud, it's up, and here's an opportunity for all of us to like just look a little deeper into the pieces and parts that are still left in us that like, oh, I'm still a little afraid of like weight gain. And I can see why that is. Sorry about the loudness. I just have my phone on. I'm sorry. It's like mid-range, Mary. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, I will wrap it up for today. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. If you have any more questions or comments, I'm here to answer. You can tag me anytime. I'm going to answer this one question real quick here. It says, Mary says, I keep posting my truth, but it's been really hard. Yeah, it is hard when we have so much uncertainty, so much pressure, and yeah, diet culture is loud. People's stuff is showing, Mary. People's stuff that they have been yet to look at, to maybe ever. So let's think about it. You all here, mostly watching these videos, are on this journey. A lot of people, the slowdown has forced them to slow down and to feel some stuff. And it is like the only option they believe they have is to like control the body. They don't know what you know yet. They don't know what you know yet. So, all right, thank you all so very much. And if this video was nourishing for you, if it was helpful, please let me know, and I will hopefully see this passed along over the internet so people can know, like, hey, there's other options. This is what's going on. You're not going crazy. You're not making it up. It's just there's a lot going on right now. So thank you all so very much, and I'll talk to you real soon. Bye for now.